Hello and welcome in, everyone. This is Amy of AJC Magic TV. I welcome you in this evening. Happy Wednesday. Hello, Amy at the board. Hello, Debbie Thuner. Thank you for joining. Tonight, we'll do a mixture of trivia. We're going to do pop culture, strictly pop culture, but I'll be throwing in some Halloween trivia. Plus, I'm going to give the winner this pumpkin mug. So if you are first place and you win the pumpkin mug and you decide you would not like to have the pumpkin mug and want to gift it to someone, let me know. Otherwise, the winner will send me their address through my Instagram, or you can do it through Facebook on the Facebook Messenger. But you'll get this Pumpkin King mug, the first place winner. So that's what we'll be doing today. So I will welcome in everyone. And hang on one moment. Just getting set up. Sorry about that. But welcome into Amy DeBoard. Welcome into Debbie Thunert, Kevin Theme Park Adventures, Jen Lily's mom. Let's see who else. Zippity Doo Doug. Welcome in, Doug. And thank you all for joining this evening. Welcome in. It's Joey's World. Thank you for joining. Hello, Jason Thibodeau. Welcome in. Hello to Gloria Thibodeau also. So thank you all for joining. And before we get started, I like to do a little bit of housekeeping of thanking Dean of the Live Place, theliveplace.com, for hosting my channel and many other channels. After this show, you can check out Teton Mary Ellen for her live variety show. Also, Dean sometimes is a guest on there, and some other friends are guests on there. T. Marie's Place, check out her channel. She just went live before this show. And sometimes she helps out Joy and the Sassy Squad. Zippity Doo Dug, check him out for Coffee Talk on the mornings at 9 a.m. And then some other types of streams that he does. But Zippity Doo Dug, check out This Our Dreams. They'll probably be live tomorrow and over the weekend. This Our Dreams. Check out Lily's Life. Check out the 927 with Cakes and Ken. Check out Jennifer Caruso. She was live at the Animal Kingdom, and I think she may go live a little later today, maybe from Epcot. I'm not sure. Also, the Pete McDevitt Show, Dinners with Donna, Samantha Lowe, the This and That Crew, also Dad Builds, and also check out Hello Jordan, Epcot Forever. Check out Epcot Forever, Movie Mania Nick. But we'll get started. Tonight, the first place winner gets the pumpkin mug, or they can gift it to someone else in the chat or a friend of theirs. They just need to let me know. But the first place winner gets the Pumpkin King mug. So good luck to everyone. It'll be a mixture of questions. I might throw some Halloween questions in since it is October and we're celebrating Halloween. But welcome in to Movie Mania Nick, Teton Mary Ellen. I saw Jordan Epcot Forever, Gloria Thibodeau. It's Joey's World. See if anybody else came in. If not, we'll get started with pop culture and some Halloween questions. So here we go. Here we go. This is just regular pop culture trivia, so it could be any type of question. Here we go. During what decade did Swanson and Sons introduce the TV dinner? During what decade did Swanson and Sons introduce the TV dinner? So, like if it is at the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, take a guess. But during what decade did Swanson and Sons introduce the TV dinner? Okay, here we go. During what decade did Swanson and Sons introduce the TV dinner? It was the 1950s. The 1950s. So Zippity Doo Dah got it first. Then we had Tita Mary Ellen. Then Amy DeBoard. Then we had Movie Mania Nick. Debbie Thunert. Jason Thibodeau. Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Okay. Okay, let's go on to the next question. The next question. What car did James Bond drive in Goldfinger? What car did James Bond drive in Goldfinger? What type of car did James Bond drive in Goldfinger? But what car did James Bond drive in Goldfinger? And we have our answer. It is the Aston Martin DB5. Aston Martin DB5. But I'll take the Aston Martin. So Jason Thibodeau got it first. Then we had Movie Mania Nick. Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Debbie Thunert. A fancy one with lots of gadgets, yes. Jen Lily's mom. I gotta look up something. And Amy DeBoard. Okay. Good job, everyone. Yeah, I would have been disappointed too if Nick didn't get it. Okay, here we go. What cookbook, first published in 1931, has sold over 18 million copies? Where's Donna when you need her? But what cookbook, first published in 1931, has sold over 18 million copies? So far, no one has the correct answer. No one has the correct answer so far. But what cookbook, first published in 1931, has sold over 18 million copies? And I do see one person with the answer. Jason Thibodeau with The Joy of Cooking. The Joy of Cooking. So good job, Jason. And Jen, Lily's mom. Okay, here we go. Next question. The next question. What founder of Wendy's appeared in the burger chain's ad? What founder of Wendy's appeared in the burger chain's ad? I'm going to read the question again and then give the answer. What founder of Wendy's appeared in the burger chain's ad? See if anyone else is going to answer. Welcome in, Dean of the Live Place. And the answer is Dave Thomas. Dave Thomas. So Amy DeBoard gets it first. Then we had Jen, Lily's mom. Then it's Joey's World. Then we had Jason Thibodeau. Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Debbie Thunert. Welcome in, Dean. Okay. Good job, everyone. Let's go to a Halloween question. A Halloween question. What famous magician died on Halloween? What famous magician died on Halloween? What famous magician died on Halloween? And the answer is Harry Houdini. Harry Houdini. Welcome in, Cakes2112. So we had Tea Time Mary Ellen first. Then we had Jen, Lily's mom. Jason Thibodeau. It's Joey's World. Movie Mania Nick. Amy DeBoard. Cakes2112. Debbie Thunert. Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Ooh, Dean E. The Live Place, Dean. Yeah, we just started a little bit ago, Tim. So you're still good. You're still good. But welcome in, Tennessee Bear. Hey, Dean. Dean of the Live Place. There's a Chi-Chi's up by you. I don't know what part of Minnesota you're in, but they opened the reopening of the very first Chi-Chi's up in Minnesota. I saw a couple guys from a YouTube channel. They flew in for the opening day of Chi-Chi's. if you're a Mexican eater, and if you remember Chi-Chi's from before. I'm actually half tempted, if it wasn't so expensive from here, from Pittsburgh, I would actually fly up to go try out the Chi-Chi's. Okay, another Halloween question. Another Halloween question. So here we go. What was candy corn originally called? What was candy corn originally called? Diabetes. But what was candy corn originally called? A dentist's dream come true. But the answer is chicken feed. Chicken feed. I guess if you want to sell candy that looks like corn, chicken feed, you wouldn't get people to eat it. So it is chicken feed. So we had Jason Thibodeau first. Then we had Debbie Thunert. Cakes 2112. A dentist dream come true. Then Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Amy DeBoard. Tennessee Bear. Right, good job, everyone. Good job. Okay. One more Halloween type question, and then we'll go back to the pop culture here. I'm trying to get one that people can answer here. Here we go. What is the most commercially successful horror movie of all time? What is the most commercially successful horror movie of all time? Yeah, I kind of figured people would be all over the place because this one's kind of hard. But what is the most commercially successful horror movie of all time? I'll give that question again and then give the answer. But what is the most commercially successful horror movie of all time? The answer is It. It with the clown. But It was the most successful commercially movie. It was It. So Jason Thibodeau got it first. Then we had Debbie Thunert. Rocky Horror. That's a good guess. So even my wife wouldn't watch that one. Yeah, it was pretty scary, especially when you started seeing people started tying balloons on the grates around the city. I see a mug in Jason's future. Yes. But yes, for all you playing, you can win this pumpkin mug if you're first place. I never watched it. It's pretty scary. At least the remake one I've seen is pretty scary. Okay, here we go. Next question. Let me grab a different card. What brand of coffee is good to the last drop? What brand of coffee is good to the last drop? But what brand of coffee is good to the last drop? And we have the answer. What brand of coffee is good to the last drop? Maxwell House. Maxwell House. So let's see. Tennessee Bear gets it first. Then we have It's Joey's World. Jen Lily's mom. Jason Thibodeau. And it originated in Tennessee. So did that give me an edge? Probably Tennessee Bear. Okay, here we go. Next question. Good job, Tim. Here we go. Next question. In 2010, who became the youngest performer to win a Grammy for Album of the Year? In 2010, who became the youngest performer to win a Grammy for Album of the Year? In 2010, who became the youngest performer to win a Grammy for Album of the Year? The answer is Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. She was age 20. So Amy DeBoard gets it first. Then Debbie Thunert. Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Jason Thibodeau. Tennessee Bear. Jen Lily's mom. I know she did somewhere around there. How old was she? 20. Age 20. Well, let's see if anybody knows this answer. One person might know the answer out here. At least I think he might know. What Martin Scorsese film was based on Nicholas Pileg's nonfiction book, Wise Guy? What Martin Scorsese film was based on Nicholas Pileg's nonfiction book, Wise Guys? And we have our answer. What Martin Scorsese film was based on Nicholas Pileggi's nonfiction book, Wise Guys? And the answer is Goodfellas. Goodfellas. So Amy DeBoard got it first. Then we had Tennessee Bear, Jen Lily's mom, It's Joey's World, Kevin Theme Park Adventures, Debbie Thunert, Jason Thibodeau. I'm not sure. Where was Nick? Yeah, I'm surprised. He must have had to step out. That's one of the reasons why I did the question, because I thought he would answer. But he bailed. Okay, let's go on to the next question. The next question. Here we go. What clothing company was founded in 1969 by husband and wife team Donald and Doris Fisher? What clothing company was founded in 1969 by husband and wife team Donald and Doris Fisher? And you may have shopped there when you were younger as a teen, and you might still shop there. I don't know. But what clothing company was founded in 1969 by husband and wife team Donald and Doris Fisher? Yeah, I don't think I would have gotten that if I wasn't reading the question. But the answer is The Gap. The Gap. So we had Jason Thibodeau first. Then we had Debbie Thunert, Amy DeBoard, Kevin Theme Park Adventures. I would say Gap, but I would be copying. I bet that's the correct answer. Yes, it is. The Gap. Good job, everyone. Okay, here we go. Next question. Who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? Who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? And if you're ever on Spaceship Earth, they do mention him. But who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? And we have the answer. Who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? It was Michelangelo. Michelangelo. So Jen Lily's mom got it first. Then Tennessee Bear. It's Joey's World. Amy DeBoard. Tita Mary Ellen. Then we had Debbie Thunert, the artist at Epcot. Jason Thibodeau. And Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Good job, everyone. Okay, here we go. Next question. Next question. What movie coined the phrase, "Nobody puts baby in a corner"? What movie coined the phrase, "Nobody puts baby in a corner"? But what movie coined the phrase, nobody puts baby in a corner? And the answer is Dirty Dancing. Dirty Dancing. So we have Jen Lily's mom first. Then It's Joey's World. Amy DeBoard. Debbie Thunert. Cakes 2112. T-Town Mary Ellen. Tennessee Bear. Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Jason Thibodeau. Jason Thibodeau. Good job, everyone. Good job. We'll go back to that one. Okay, here we go. Next question. Next question. What mascot was created in 1925 by the Minnesota Valley Canning Company to promote its vegetables? What mascot was created in 1925 by the Minnesota Valley Canning Company to promote its vegetables? I'll read the question again. Give the answer. What mascot was created in 1925 by the Minnesota Valley Canning Company to promote its vegetables? It was the Jolly Green Giant. The Jolly Green Giant. So Tennessee Bear got it first with Green Giant. Then we had Jen Lily's mom, Amy DeBoer, Tea Time Mary Ellen, then Jason Thibodeau, Dean of the Live Place. He got the full name, Jolly Green Giant. I was wondering if you were still in the chat, if you could answer that. Debbie Thunert, Kevin Theme Park Adventures, It's Joey's World, and Ho 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 Green Giant. I can hear the commercials now. Yes. Good job, everyone. Yeah, Dean, I was wondering if you could answer that one if you were still listening. The Jolly Green Giant from Minnesota. Well, let's see if anybody knows this one. What was Elvis Presley's middle name? What was Elvis Presley's middle name? For sure. But what was Elvis Presley's middle name? Okay, I'm going to give the answer, but what was Elvis Presley's middle name? It was Aaron. Aaron. And actually, everybody actually misspelled his name because they misspelled it on his birth certificate. It actually only had one A, Aron, instead of the double Aron. That's what they have here. But Let's see. It's Joey's World got it first. Then Amy DeBoer. Then we had Debbie Thunert. Jen Lily's mom. Tennessee Bear. Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Yeah, that's the little trivia behind it. His middle name was supposed to be spelled Aron, and they misspelled it with the Aaron on his birth certificate. Yeah, they even spelled it wrong on his tombstone. Yes. That's why people have this theory that he isn't dead, but I don't think so. Okay, here we go. A couple more questions before we find out who wins the pumpkin mug. But here we go. Who became Barbie's boyfriend in 1961? Who became Barbie's boyfriend in 1961? Jason got the other one before. But who became Barbie's boyfriend in 1961? That's not that. Okay, here is the question again, and I'm going to give the answer. But who became Barbie's boyfriend in 1961? The answer is Ken. Ken. So we have Tennessee Bear first. Make sure. Yeah. Tennessee Bear. Then we had It's Joey's World. Amy DeBoer. Jen Lily's mom. Jason Thibodeau. Dean the Live Place. Debbie Thunert. Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Looking at Elvis' tombstone, he was only 2 years young than my mom. No wonder she was such a fan. Yes. Okay. Let's go back to a Halloween question. A Halloween question. Oh, got messed up. Here we go. A Halloween question. What candy was given? Forget it. We'll do this one. Forget that one. That's a little too hard. Here we go. What was the Munsters' address? What was the Munsters' address? Is it a scary question? Now, it was about a candy. I might give it though. But what is the Munsters' address? Here we go. Here's the question again. What was the Munsters' address? And the answer is 1313 Mockingbird Lane. 1313 Mockingbird Lane. It's Joey's World got the Mockingbird Lane. So I'll give them 2 points. Then Amy DeBoard. Then we had Debbie Thuner with the 1313 Mockingbird Lane. Tennessee Bear with the Mockingbird Lane. Jason Thibodeau, Mockingbird Lane. Kevin Theme Park Adventures, Mockingbird Lane. And Jen Lily's mom, Mockingbird Lane. I cannot remember the number. Yeah, so Debbie Thuner and Tennessee Bear got the top points. Everyone else got the 1 point. But good job, everyone. Okay, here's a bit of trivia. It's kind of a funny trivia, maybe scary trivia. So you got to think about it here. But what horror movie was the first American film ever to show a toilet on screen? But what horror film was the first American film ever to show a toilet on screen? Yeah, it's kind of a funny question. Funny thing, but what horror movie was the first American film ever to show a toilet on screen? And we do have the answer. The answer is Psycho. Psycho. So it's Joey's World got it first. Then Amy DeBoard. Then we had Jen Lily's mom. Debbie Thunert. Then Jason Thibodeau. Kevin Theme Park Adventures. I have no idea Psycho was the one I couldn't think of. I did not get that. Yes, I know. You guessed Halloween. But it was Psycho. That's kind of funny trivia there, but probably, well. Okay. Here we go. Another Halloween question. Another Halloween question. What is the most popular Halloween candy in America? True, Tennessee Bear. What is the most popular Halloween candy in America? I know it's one of my favorites. But what is the most popular Halloween candy in America? It is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Welcome in the Curtis family. So we had It's Joey's World first. Then we had Jason Thibodeau. Debbie Thunert. That's what I started to say. Snickers. Kevin Theme Park Adventure. I hope it is Reese's. I love Reese's. It is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Good job, everyone. Okay. Here is our YouTube trivia of the day. The YouTube trivia of the day. What YouTuber is famous for eating cheese balls? What YouTube creator is famous for eating cheese balls? What YouTube creator is famous for eating cheese balls? And the answer is Zippity Doo Dog. It is Doug, famous for eating cheese balls. So Jason Thibodeau got it first. Chris Curtis family, I'm disappointed you didn't answer the question because you should have had it first. So Jason Thibodeau, it's Joey's World. Debbie Thunert, Amy DeBoard, Jen Lily's mom, Cheesy Pop. It must be Doug. Sorry, Doug. Oh, no problem. And then Kevin. Good job on the YouTube question. Okay. 2 more questions. And then we will find out who our winner is. Okay. This one, if you get both of them, you get 2 points. If you only answer what one of them, you get 1 point. But here we go. Oh, I lost the question. Shoot. Where'd it go? Okay, here we go. What 2 countries popularize Halloween costumes for trick or treating? What 2 countries popularize Halloween costumes for trick or treating? Did I win? I didn't get any wrong. My problem is I didn't get any right. Yeah, you could have gotten the Zippity Doo Dog question correct. But what 2 countries popularize Halloween costumes for trick or treating? It's interesting to see what the answers are here. Okay. I'm going to read the question again. But what 2 countries popularize Halloween costumes for trick or treating? The answer is Scotland and Ireland. Scotland and Ireland. One person got the answer correct. And it was Debbie Thunert, was Scotland and Ireland. Good job, Debbie Thunert. Yeah, I love it. Mexico and Transylvania. That's a good one. US, I could see that. Mexico, I could see that because of the Day of the Dead in Mexico. That's funny. Jason did say the UK. Doug, you officially made it when you're a trivia question on my show. Yes. But it was Debbie Thuner with the correct answer. Good job, Debbie. Welcome in, Ellie. I hope you like that question. Okay, the final question of the evening. Final question of the evening. If you get one of the guesses right, you get 1 point. If you get both of them right, 2 points. Here we go. What were the first ever fun size candy bars? What were the first ever fun size candy bars? So, what were the first two fun size candy bars? What were the first two fun size candy bars? I personally think the king size are the one fun ones myself, yes. But I'm going to go ahead and give the answer. What were the first two candy bars to become fun size? It was the Snickers and the Milky Way. Snickers and Milky Way. So let's see. Jen Lily's mom gets 1 point for Snickers. But it was Milky Ways instead of Three Musketeers, but a good guess. Amy DeBoard gets a point for Snickers. It's Joey's World, a point for Snickers. Kevin gets a point for Snickers. Jason Thibodeau gets the 2 points for for Snickers and Milky Ways. Debbie Thuner's 1 point for the Snickers bar. I think I got it technically. I said all of them, which would. That's a good guess. Okay. So we had, I'm going to go ahead and add up the points. Good job, Jason. We're going to add up the points. Okay. Our winner this evening and the winner of the Pumpkin King mug is Jason Thibodeau with 35 points. Jason Thibodeau with 35 points. Sorry about that. 35 points for Jason Thibodeau. Our second place winners are Amy DeBoard and Debbie Thunert with 31 points. 31 points. Then we had Jen Lily's mom with 28 points. It's Joey's World with 27 points. Then we had Tennessee Bear, 20 points. Kevin Theme Park Adventures, 19 points. Zippity Doo Dog, 4 points. Tea Time Mary Ellen, 8 points. Movie Mania Nick, 4 points. Cakes 2112, 4 points. The Live Plays with Dean, 5 points. So congratulations, Jason, and he is going to gift the mug to It's Joey's World. So, so congratulations to everyone who has played, and we'll get that mug out. Yeah, we could Yeah, I would need the Thibodeau's address so I can send it to Gloria Thibodeau. But that's yeah. Yes, you're all winners there. But thank you all for watching this evening. I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday. And and I hope you have a great rest of your week. And I do thank everyone for joining. Also, I do thank everyone for their prayers and everything as my trip that I went on for the mission trip of home repair with the Appalachia Service Project went very well. And I will show pictures. I do have a couple videos of different construction pictures, but I'm going to make a video with various pictures, so look out for that. But we did help start putting underpinning on this gentleman's home. His name is Danny. And then we were securing his front wall so we could get new front wood so they could put on a safe porch for him in the next couple weeks. So we were, they had started building a porch and found out some of the wood was rotten or wasn't in good shape on the front of the house to put the porch on. So we needed to go in and secure the front wall of the house and start putting the new wood for the front plate so they can build the new porch for him. So I do thank you all. Like I said, there's a couple shorts out there and videos, but I will make a video with the various pictures, so look out for that. So thank you very much. Okay, Amy. Yeah, it's a very nice area down around there, but there are a lot of people there that could use some help. So thank you very much, everyone. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and we will see you all in the chats. And check out Tea Time Mary Ellen and Zippity Doo Dog tomorrow morning for coffee talk. So have a great night, everyone, and thank you all for joining. And let the adventures begin. Bye.